Hey everybody, Rick here,
And Deb.
and this is Rick and Deb's
Awesome Adventures.
Okay, here we are. We are out here at Veterans Lake for just for a few hours or maybe an hour. But I was going to show you around here a little bit. This is in our Kansas City, and again, it's called Veterans Lake. We're here with we got our little dog here with us this morning. It's a beautiful day today. After having like a week of rain and clouds and all of that, it's a gorgeous day today. It's like mid 60s. It's supposed to be like in the upper 70s by later on this afternoon. So we're going to get our little dog out of the car here. We're going to start walking. They got one big walking trail that you can take. It goes all the way around the lake. And this is a real popular place for eagles too, by the way. Really popular place. Usually it's in January, but we've been told that the eagles are starting to stay here all year long. So we might see some eagles. Now, we did last time we were here, but it was like 2 months ago. So it's just hard to tell. But we're going to get started here, and I'm going to turn you around so you can see where we're going and all of that. So let me do this here just real quick and just kind of give you a view. All right, now we're going to swing you around, and we're going to come along and join us. Kind of windy today, so here we go. Yeah, this is really nice after having all that rain all week long. And it is windy today. I didn't think it was that windy today, but it is. And here's a little sign saying to please pick up after your pet. And see, they got the little bags there that you can get. Wife's going to grab a bag or two. But yeah, okay. It's really nice to be out for a change. I'm going to do some videos on the zoos. There's one in Wichita we go to, and there's one in Oklahoma City that we go to. But it's kind of complicated right now. You have to put in reservations in advance. And we already have a membership with the Oklahoma City Zoo. And I don't know, we may not do that, but hopefully they'll get everything back to normal again. We can start going to the zoos again. But anyway, we gotta go around. They got that closed and locked up. Usually it's not. This has always been open. Huh, that's weird. Somebody put a penny. I don't know what that's for. But see, it's locked. It's closed up and locked. That's weird because that's always open. I've never been down here. Even in the dead of winter, that's open. So I don't know what the deal is. But here's a view of the lake. There's quite a few people down here this morning. They've cleared all this out, and I don't know why, but this has all been cleared out. Just within the last several months, it's all been cleared out, and I don't know what they're getting ready to do in there. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing this morning for a little bit. We thought about going out to Chaplain Nature Center too, maybe later on today. Don't know yet about that, but or we might. Don't know yet. I didn't realize it was so windy out today. But that's okay. It's not cold, you know. It's okay. Here's this little area here that I don't remember this either being like this. Huh, okay. Huh. That's different. They're always working down here trying to improve things, make it better. This used to be called Sixth Street Pond. And then, oh, I don't know, a number of years ago, they changed to Veterans Memorial Lake. and most people just refer to it as Veterans Lake, locals. At any rate, it's a nice place to go to walk or jog or walk your dog or just get out and enjoy the being out, you know. It really is just enjoyable being out. I know our little dog just loves it. Just loves being out. We got the dog tags and we got the everything we're supposed to have. There he is. We got all the necessary requirements and all that, so he should be good to go till at least next year or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna walk on up here. I may not say much at times, but it's just because I want you to hear the birds chirping and all that. And the wind blowing, of course. Seems like we've had a lot of wind this year. But anyway, I'm using my tripod this morning. That makes a world of difference. And I've also got this is on my Action GoPro type action camera. It's not a GoPro, but it's very, very, very similar. It does everything a GoPro does. I've got all kind of attachments. I can put this on bicycle handlebars, helmets, softball caps. I got me a head strap here just a few weeks ago that I did a video on of some local places in Winfield. I thought they turned out pretty good. But we're going to continue on. What I was going to say was, when you get up, and I'll show you, you can either go, if you go one direction, you can walk out over this, the bridge that crosses the highway down here, or you go the other way and it just takes you more into the town area. Then you just make a full circle back. But that's kind of the way this works. When we get up here, I'll show you where the eagles are. Now, like I said, they may not be here. We were told that because they have an adequate food source, that they've been staying here year-round. Now, that may not be true. I don't know. I'm not an eagle expert. But that's what we were told, that they don't necessarily leave in spring. See, it used to be the only time to view eagles was like January, February maybe, and then they left. They would go to other parts of the country, and then they would always return again in January. But that may not be the case. Like I said, last time we were here, I think it was like in March. It might have been February. It's been a while since we've been out here. And there we saw 3 eagles that day. You know, you can go to zoos all day long and look at eagles, but when you see one out in the open, that is so cool. That just kind of puts a whole different spin on it. Part of this is a county landfill, and there's all this gravel, and they have their supplies that they use to like fix, repair roads, make roads, whatever. But this side over here all belongs to the city, I believe, maybe the county, but this is their landfill area, and you can't go into this area. This is all off limits. They say they've got video surveillance. I don't know. I've never seen them. I don't know where they're at, but there's no point in going over there. There's nothing over there. But like I say, lots of gravel and equipment and storage tanks and dirt and all that good kind of stuff. Let's get back over here to the lakeside. And there's some flowers. There are a few flowers around. There's some big piles of dirt and gravel or whatever right there. And they've also got place reset if you want to take a break. We're just looking back the way we came. This is a real good spot, right? A lot of people like to take selfies right here because you get a really good view of the lake. These have been added here just recently. These benches. Now here is a really good view of the lake. A lot of people take, I know we have taken selfies here. If we get over here, right here is a perfect spot for a selfie, right here. Got the pine trees on each side, and then of course the lake in the background, and it's just really pretty. And then if you want to, you can walk on down there, but we probably won't do that today. Then there's a little sandbar area out there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is a really nice place to get a selfie, or just sit there and just enjoy the lake. Like come out here of an evening and maybe or something like that when it gets to be close to sunset. But they have more than one of these. This is one of them that you can sit down and just enjoy looking at the lake, or you know, whatever you need to take a break or whatever. Let me see if I can walk over here and you can see down there a little ways. Yep. A lot of different kind of plants down here. I'm not a plant expert, so I don't know what most of these are. Of course, everything's green right now, and it just makes it that much prettier. Now, way off over there, that's more of the county and or city property over there. A lot of pine trees, and just like regular trees, but there are a lot of pine trees too. Of course, that's just where we came from, so we're going to keep going forward. Our dog participating taking a sniff of the plants and stuff like that. Another pine tree. Here's another view of the lake. The only thing I wish I could do is zoom out on this. You can't zoom in or zoom out on these. Of course, that's not really meant for that purpose, I guess. But anyway, these have remarkable quality video and pictures, just remarkable. This does have 4K capability, but it is for action type, like races, things of that nature, sporting events maybe. I tried using it once in a regular video and it just did not work. You can't use it for like I'm using this now, but I'm still using 180p, I think. No, I'm sorry. 1080 is what I was trying to say, 1080p, and I'm doing the 60 frames per second, and that's always worked out real good on these, so I just stick with that. You can do the 30 frame or the 60 frame. I do the 60 frame, and of course the 1080 resolution. A lot of this I had to figure out myself just by practicing and learning and doing and all of that, but it takes time to learn how to use these. It really does. You have to just practice at it and make, like I said earlier, you make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes. Somebody was trying to make them some sort of a structure right here. I'm not sure. It's been here for a long, long time now. I don't know what they were doing. This past year, well, last year, they built some apartments down here, and a lot of people were very upset over that. But some developer came in and bought the property over there, and they built a series of apartments over there. We're on the other side of the lake now, so you probably won't be able to see that. But anyway, that was very hotly debated. The whole issue with building apartments out here. But, the old saying, money talks. As we came in today, there's only one section that's got a handful of cars. I don't know if the other sections aren't being used or what. But we'll be over closer to them here when we get on the other side of the lake here in a little bit. Of course, they do have the asphalt path that makes it nice. Instead of having gravel or dirt, it is asphalt walking path. But this up here, I think it's concrete. I think it's actually concrete. And it looks like somebody's made a little path to go down there to fish or something, maybe, I guess.
Morning.
Boy, somebody went by really fast on a bike. I mean, they are moving on down the road now. Now, see, here's where it turns into concrete. Right here. And every so often they have these stainless steel tubes, like structures. I'm not sure what this is, but I'll go over to let you see it. And it's got a lid on it. But there it is. And these are scattered all the way down this part on this side of the lake. And like I said, I have no idea. See, there's a handle. But anyway, I don't know what those go to. I have no idea. Okay, we're going to walk back down again. I just want to show you close up of that. Now we're on the other side of the lake. That's just where we came from, is down that way. And now we're on the opposite side. Opposite end of the lake. Or side of the lake, rather. There's a few people down here, but it's not like overrun. I mean, not yet anyway. And see, there's those stainless like tube like things buried in the ground, and they're just all the way down this. They go all the way down every so often. I don't know what that is. If that's some sort of like service type tunnels, or don't know. They're all locked, but you can't get in them. Here's another area that you can sit down, take a break. They got this right here. Looks like it might be maybe like for bicycles or something. But they've got these benches, and they got trash cans, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's two ways you can go. We're going to probably go that way. If you go this way, if you go this way, there's a bridge down there that you can cross over the highway. It's pretty cool, but it's quite a ways down there. So we probably won't go that way this morning. It's quite a walk. But I'll show you, they got the sidewalks marked where these eagles are. So we're going to walk on down. Yep. I'm going to pan around here for you and let you look out this way. That's just where we came from. And all this land over here might be private property. I'm not real sure. I know that because of the certain areas, because of the eagles, they don't want you to bother the eagles, and there's signs posted at that point, no trespassing. But I don't know if that's all the way down or just in certain areas where these eagles nest. And you know, if they are here year round, I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe they are. I'm not real sure about that. Okay, here's the arrow right here. I'm going to show you this arrow. And supposedly if you stand right here, and you look straight that way, there's the eagle's nest in there. But because everything's in full bloom and all that, it's probably really difficult to see. In the wintertime when everything's bare, that's when you can see the nest and you can see the eagles. If they're here, it would be extremely difficult to see their nests right now, unless you see them flying up in the air, of course. But this is one. There's like 3 of these. There's like 3 or 4 of these. Somebody has painted these arrows to let people know where to view these eagles. Chaplin Nature Center, located a few miles west of Ark City, they've actually got a Eagle Watch program that doesn't cost anything. You go, and you take your spotter telescopes, your binoculars, whatever you might have, and you go walk down to the river and you can view the eagles. And they provide spotter telescopes if you don't have one. I've got one. I don't use it very often. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, guys. I'm going to take a break and going to be back in just a minute. So just hang on and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about how that last video ended kind of abruptly, but I ran out of battery. So I got a fresh battery in and we're going again. I got about half an hour on that battery, so I'm going to have to, about 25 minutes I think, or something like that. I'm going to have to be really careful. Now see, here's another white arrow, and if you stand right here, the way it's pointed, right just like this, there's the white arrow, and you go straight up. There's supposed to be eagle's nest in there, somewhere in there, but with all the leaves it's kind of hard to see right now, unless you see it flying up in the air, of course. I thought I saw one earlier, but it was not an eagle. It was a they look very similar to eagles, but it was not an eagle. We're going on here. Oh my goodness, look at this. That is a little tiny turtle. Look at that. I've never seen a turtle that little. That's crazy. I about stepped on it. That is like a baby turtle. That is tiny. Look at that. My goodness, that's gonna be the world. Oh, look at that design on the back. Is that cool or what? Now that is really cool. Wow, okay. I think wife's going to put it down so it don't get trampled on. It's a wonder with these bicycles going 100 miles an hour down this sidewalk and people jogging and stuff, it hadn't been smashed. I thought it was just a rock or something. I was about to kick it. It's a good thing I didn't. Tiniest turtle I've ever seen in my life. I found out one thing by going to zoos all the time. There's a difference between turtles and tortoises. Tortoises are great, big, huge, and they live extremely long time, but they're absolutely enormous. Now that's a tortoise, and then a turtle, of course, is just the normal. They've got snapping turtles, which they get a little bit bigger, but you're just your common, ordinary variety, like your what they call box turtles or whatever. Those are, but the snapping turtles, I guess they get pretty good size too. But these tortoises that you see in zoos, those things are enormous, huge. I almost suggest we keep that turtle back. We can't keep it, of course, but I just thought it was really cool. And we got two more arrows. Here's the arrow right here. And there again, if you stand right here like I'm doing, and then you look straight over, there's supposed to be an eagle's nest buried there somewhere. And then there's one right down here too. I think we were told somebody from the Fish and Game Commission come down here and did all this for people. Now see, here's another arrow right here, and then you just go straight up and you're supposed to be able to see an eagle's nest and or eagles. But anyway, I doubt we see any today. And then on this side you got farm area. No silo. There's some cows down there. There's some horses down there. I think we're going to turn around and go the other way now. It goes on for a little bit further, but that's all right. We're going to head up back down this way now. See, there's another one of those stainless steel or whatever you want to call them, little like tube type. I don't know. I'd love to see what's down there, but anyway, it ain't going to happen. I'm sure there's something down there. They wouldn't want the trouble to build them, put those in the ground or whatever with the lids on them and everything. They could be service tunnels. It could be sewer tunnels. Who knows? I have no idea. We're going to venture off this way, right? Or not? Okay. I think we're going to actually walk down this way and kind of take a shortcut. You can go all the way down and take where it forks off if you want to, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take the quick route and traverse this hill. It's not too awful steep. It's not too awful bad. But we're going to go this way, show you the other side of the Veterans Lake. One of these days we'll come down here, we'll walk down to that bridge that goes over the highway. They did a pretty good job. It's pretty cool. They got lights on it at night, and you can, like I said, it's just a walking bridge. It's just a walking bridge. People, you can walk all the way downtown. I mean, you go all the way to the park down there if you want to go that far. It'd be quite a walk. You can get on it at Paris Park here in Ark City, and you can walk all that way down to here. But that's, oh gosh, that's probably at least 2 miles, maybe more. It'd be quite a walk. I'm going to show you another mystery here. They got this sign, and it's a blue sign with a white circle on it. And I have no idea what that means. It's been here for a very long time. I don't know if it's a starting point for something, but I have no idea. Don't know what that is. We've almost came full circle around Veterans Lake. And there's a downed tree trunk. And that's pretty good size. And then there's a little bench right here. I'm sure the bench was here before the tree trunk was. So down there you get a real good view of the tree trunk and the lake. And here's a picnic table over here, but it's not in very good shape at all. Wouldn't be very suitable for a picnic, I wouldn't think. Now here's this apartment complex I was telling you about, and they've since added a fence. They got all fenced off, which is a good thing because, you know, with this lake being this close, you wouldn't want a child to get down there and end up drowning or something. But I think that's a wonderful idea because it is so close to the lake. And see, there it is. That's one side of it. And then of course it goes on around. They've got a community room too for, like, oh, you know, probably birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, whatever. We'll go show you that in a minute. But these are these apartments, and these are like brand new. They've just got these done recently. And it looks like this may be, I know what this is. This is a dog. This is for your dogs. This is all fenced in for your pets. And you see some cars back in there where people have rented some of these apartments out. Somebody has got a remote control boat out here on the lake. Here's a really good view of the lake. Of course, they're all good views. I'm just saying, you know, we're just on the other side again. They've just planted these trees along here. We're going to walk up here and I'll show you this community room. See? Some sort of watering device maybe or something. But these have all just been planted recently. Yeah, they've been working on these for a while, but like I said, they just now got these all the way done. I do believe these are completed. They're not bad though. Looks like they got a little garage that goes with them. We'll walk up here and let you get a better. Well, now you know there are quite a few cars parked in this section. Maybe these all did get pretty filled up. But here they are. Now some of these have garages and some don't. These over here don't appear to have, but these over here do. And then this looks like they got a storm shelter over here, which I think that's a very good idea. This is actually a storm shelter right here. That's pretty cool. And then over here, this also might be an office, I'm not sure. But there's your mailboxes. Or some mailboxes anyway. Lakeview Estates. Now leasing. Community building. And of course it's got your hours of operation up here. Yep. And this little pavilion here, it's always been here. Well, it's been here for quite some time. And then see they put little stepping stones or pads where you can actually walk across the pads to the little pavilion. It's got picnic tables. And there's, of course, the American flag and a plaque. It's my American Legion plaque. Most of those are. And then we're going to walk on around. This is the community building. See if we can take a peek in here. Maybe. I don't know if I get a view of this or not. Oh yeah. Okay, well that turned out pretty good. It looks like they got a laundry room in there. That's Lakeview Estates, and like I said, this has just been done. Completed, rather. Well, guys, I think we're going to call this good this morning. They got bathrooms over here, and I don't know if they're open to the public or not. But here's bathrooms, actually. I don't know, like I said, we'll go up here and see the doors open on these. Just to see if they're unlocked. Or not like going in or anything, but let's see if they're unlocked. Nope, they are locked. Okay. They're not for patrons of the Veterans Lake. They are for probably for the residents of the apartments, I would imagine. But anyway, I think we're going to call this good today. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Hope you have a nice, or have had a nice weekend. It's Sunday. New work week begins, of course. Hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, hope you've had a nice weekend. And I guess for now we're going to call it good, and we'll catch you on the next video. So y'all have a good day. We'll catch